I'm gonna do my Nostrovini with glasses on, even though I like to show my eyes. I'm a little boy who doesn't got good eyes on. They call me for eyes, and that's not very nice. My teeth, I'm gonna lose my teeth. I'm like a baby, no teeth. Anyway, the Dias cast. You know what happened? uh, they put dyes in our cornflakes and our raisin bran even, and so they make it sparkling and tasty and shiny like Captain Crunch, but it's no good. Or Captain Kangaroo. What was it? When I was a little boy, there was a thing. Anyway, the president, the former president's, not president, Bobby Kennedy's son, Bobby Kennedy Jr., he's going to take all the net poisons out of our food. And that's good. I think that's good. Anyway, it sounds like a diet. There's a new thing. I want to lose weight. And apparently, if you listen to certain types of music, it can make you lose the weight. That's true. You want to lose the weight, just do weight. You take the diet and it'll be good for you. And I tend to go to sleep because I worry about the world. And worry about myself. But honestly, I listen to angelic music and also the funny things and boxing. Paul's eyes to, oh, you know what they want to do? They want to make assisted suicide legal. I don't think that's right. Because you shouldn't assist somebody in suicide. Because then when you get depressed, you're in a lot of pain, people say, maybe it's time. Because you'll be a burden. See, that's why I don't like it. You still suicide, you bad people. What you do? So you made me take my glasses off because I'm mad. Movie for madness. Now they got the reefer. They wanted, yeah, and now they're saying, "Oh, reefer just made you mellow. Maybe a little paranoid once in a while." But apparently, it can make you sick in the head like a crazy person. Yeah, you can have delusions. Delusion. And a whole new generation, because it's not your mommy's or grandpa's marijuana. It's the new kind with the new stuff in it, the hallucinogenics to spice it up. Because people though they want the bigger and bigger high. That's the attitude the people got. And it's not very good. That's all I gotta say. The Trumpies, they're breaking up. Michelle is too strong for a box. She don't want a boy that she can beat up so easy. It's true. She got bigger muscles than he does. He plays a little basketball, but primarily not. And she lifts the weights. She's Michelle Obama. Some people think she's not, but that's not true. She has two daughters. Come on, what are your conspiracies? But maybe she's awful tall. Oh, bears have more rights than human beings. A bear was attacking little boys and the children of a man, and he come in his pouch in his house and he shot the bear, and now he's in trouble. Who has more rights, bears or people? Animal rights activists, you go too far. The bear came in my house, which would be because I live in New York City. I was, I was, I wouldn't shoot him. I say, I'd eat bear, and I'd be a big meal too. CBS big quits because he slanted everything in favor of Kamala Harris because he was a liberal and based in prejudice against Mr. Trump. So now Trump is in power and the big networks want to get in good with him. So then he's saying, oh, my integrity. You never had integrity in the first place, buddy. Soros, DA on the terror. Oh, now you know what they're doing? The liberals or the lefty loons, I should say, it's an insult to liberalism to call these liberals. They're burning up Teslas. They're lighting them on fire with cocktails. Yeah, that's not right. You're not supposed to do that. and you burn up and it's actually for good for the environment, the Teslas. But they don't like him because he likes Trump. What they have for a central, the Trump, the central there. You stop it, this terrorist person. Yeah. And they were hired by Mr. Soros, Soros, the DA. He's soft on crime. All of the Marxists, they want to undermine the system so they can do Marxist things because they think the system stinks from the get-go. Well, it doesn't stink, and every system stinks to the get-go. But if who he without sin should you throw a rock? Bums. At the university are just they don't like the Jewish people. I understand. I know a lot of Jewish people. I like them for the most part. I do. They're sweet. They're pushy. A little bit living up to the stereotype, but that's the way it is. That's the aspect. It's like Italians are a little handy with their hands. Speaking of Cuomo, oh, Don Shakespeare, Dodge is taking the back seat for other things. Now the big thing is the Ukraine, ooh, and the tariffs. Ooh, what's gonna happen? I pray everything's gonna be okay. Sometimes I gotta go Betty by. I get so worried. Stocks take a rebound. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Stocks are like they have moodiness. They're in a bad mood. They're unstable. But the world's unstable, let me tell you. That's why I go to bed to angel music. But sometimes I think maybe it's getting to get out of here while the getting's good. Yeah. That it? Oh, oh. Maybe I'll do it as a different character. Oh my dears. Cowardly police. A bunch of demonstrators decided to comment on the greed of Wall Street. So the bull, the large bull that is in front of Wall Street in downtown New York in the Wall Street area was being spray painted. Well, the police arrived, and those that were doing it realized that they may, on the era of Trump, be actually persecuted for their crimes of vandalism. So they started scrubbing it off. Uniquely, they were using paint that was removable. Interesting. Hmm. We cover a joke on us. Left and right agree on the government's a joke on us. The left and right of comedy and the middle pool, which I think I represent, are all turning on government, which has been quite a parody of itself. Yes, yes, yes. Shape of the lyric. What's this? Ah, they the Me Too movement. A man dated a woman, and she sued him for being abusive. Well, he's fighting back. Yeah, the Me Too movement went too far. Oh, yes, there was abuse going on, but mostly by people like Mr. Hollywood. What's his name? The neurons in my brain don't work as much as they should. Hampton's Road Cabbie. I wonder why the liberals hate the persecution of MS-13 and various criminal organizations. They need to have their drugs delivered to the Hamptons, and they need all pronto. There was a cabbie who was storing vast bits of cocaine. I wonder if Hunter Biden was in the Hamptons. Too bad the poor boy wasn't being taken care of. Trip joins meets fight. Try joint to say. Trip Johns must fight. Hmm. I think they want to terrorist, Venezuelan terrorists or Salvadorian terrorists. take a trip back home. But Mr. Trumpy is fighting it. Oh, I think out the consideration of all Hungarian criminals, I think we should not give into this. 410 toppled. Kings toppled. Home. Train toppled. King toppled. Teeny toppled. Toopy toppy. Raised 200, 200 terror suspects. Quite impressive. Terror suspects. Gangbangers. Miscellaneous rapists, murderers. You know, for the base of the Democratic Party. Ah, hey, you don't do things, certain things you don't do in on never. Like molest. This guy was molesting, right? He's molesting, he's doing his thing. And it's no longer the era as the vigilantes came out, which I love me a vigilante. I can't vigilante. I can give moral support to the vigilante. Say, hey, go get that guy. But I'm not in a condition of vigilantes. In fact, I would be a person who would be saved by the vigilantes. True. Ah, Adams, one of the most corrupt administrations in the city, and the city studies uh, history, is claiming Cuomo is stealing votes away from him. Well, I don't worry about that. I worry about the fact that if they steal votes from each other, they're going to get these Marxists in there and they're going to destroy the city entirely. They got a half reeling right now, the greatest city in the world, in spite of itself. It looks like a floozy. He'll keep on going with the wrong boyfriend. This is good news. The gays want to indoctrinate people on a mass scale. I shouldn't say not the gays. Should say the transies. The transies are trying to transfer all of this into like girlies. And girls can go close and there's no sex. Well, parents doesn't want this. They want to raise their children by their law, by their value. Not to be indoctrinated by somebody who works in Disneyland. Let me tell you something. Stop it. Okay, so you're gonna end up in the closet again because you're gonna go too far. You're pushing it too far. You're in a lot of positions of power and you're abusing them. And if you when you go after people's kids, are you gonna indoctrinate them at 5 years old to be doing the hoopy doop with each other? Which does is the same sex and not knowing who is what. It's gonna end up badly. What's this? You'll be the judge. I am the judge. I be the judge. I be the judge. Free ride. Guy's getting a free ride. He was Tesla destroying, and he gets to do it without any consequences. Because that guy, our former vice presidential candidate, thank God he failed, is letting him have a pass. In other words, if you're a radical, a crazy person, you can basically burn Teslas and burn people and assault them and kill them. You got carte blanche as long as you live in a liberal state or a liberal city or sanctuary city. Let me tell you something. The rooster has come home to roost. I don't mean the chickens. I mean the rooster. The rooster is very powerful. He's going to be in big trouble. And Don, he's trying to encourage having kids. He's encouraging the nuclear family. The more kids you have, you get $5,000 money. Very good. Very good deal. What's this? Deadbeat dads is raised on federal. In other words, if you don't pay your student loans back, they persecute you. Why don't they persecute you anyway? Why, they forgive you? Eh, I don't mind if it's graceful, but I don't want these coming indoctrination centers. No friggin' good. I'm telling you. That upsets. I'm getting upset. All right, this was Vincent Nostrovini signing off. You guess who the real one is. Da, 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 la, 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 la. People see us everywhere. They think we're a split personality, but I know it's only make believe. Da, 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 da. My one and only prayer is that someday my meds will take care of all the anxiety that I have today, you see.